Hello there, Internet! Version2 here with more React videos. This was going to be a let's react for the, what's it called? The Pokemon thing. It's not a direct, it's the Pokemon business press conference, strategy announcement, whatever the fuck it was, which is apparently a thing that we now watch as consumers, their business strategy presentations. This was going to be that. And then as I was going to go download it, I realized I never did one for Super Mario Maker. So we're doing Super Mario Maker now. It's like 15 minutes long, and the fact that I know nothing about it and it's been about 2 weeks since it's come out tells me it's a little bit underwhelming. Or just I don't listen to the Super Mario Maker news because I've been doing other shit for the last 2 weeks. There's also that. So I have no idea what to expect from this because I've heard nothing in 2 weeks. Positive or negative, even people getting excited or upset with it, which is a little concerning. So I don't know. Also, welcome to the new section that we've got. Welcome to the gamer shelf. This isn't intentional. This is just the best spot of my entire room for the lighting of my beautiful face. Because everywhere else, it's light on one side, dark on the other, or vice versa. And this angle in this spot of my room is the best spot for lighting because of my garbage, stupid shit setup. And it's in front of the video game. So I'm a real gamer, as you can tell by the res infinite that I've got here. It is meant to be upside down because they fucked it up when they made it. So that side's the right way up. And then that side's upside down. They said it was inspired by Eastern manga, and that's why they did it that way. I say it's because they fucked it up, because they originally said they were going to send this out with the game, and then they didn't. Then people complained, and then they sent it out. So I just think they printed it wrong, decided not to do it, and then when people bitched at us, like, we'll give him the faulty one anyway, because that's not how things are meant to go. What were we doing? Right, we were doing Super Mario Maker. Which is this one. This is but two at the end. So Super Mario Maker 2. That's the one that we're doing. I'm just gonna chuck that over there because couldn't be bothered putting it back there. So we're just gonna watch it, and I'm gonna stop showing off the gamer, and we're just going to watch the goddamn thing because I am clearly yammering on at this point. It's such a yellow screen. It hurts my goddamn eyes. Ah, ugh. I have a new chair too. I'm actually sitting on. Look at that. It's an actual chair. Also, look at the armpit, but look at the chair. I'm not on my bed anymore. Alright, they're having a dick building competition. Mario's dick looks like that. It's like a stack of Goombas blocks off the side. 2! Yay! Super Mario Maker!
In Super Mario
I had to do a
Maker
react
2,
for this because I'm going to mess up with the series.
Of your dreams. And play courses created by other people from around the globe. In other words, you can basically have new Super Mario courses.
There was flame decals on that.
Day.
That
now,
genuinely
let's
looks
jump
cool.
right into
That's a
the
giant
basics.
tank. Basics, show us how to make shit. Make! I made 2 levels in the previous game.
Lay some
One of them was
groundwork.
called Cum Guzzler, and it was allowed.
Pick from iconic enemies and objects, like
I don't remember
blocks,
the other level I made.
coins, Goombas, and pipes, and place them anywhere you like.
Can't help myself. Yep, build
You
shit.
decide what goes inside
I
blocks.
guess this is because they realized that they're gonna want to sell a lot
and
of
where
these.
warp pipes
They
should
want to show
take
everyone.
Mario next.
How does this actually work?
And that's just the tip of the goal pole. You can hide enemies. Stack
Change
them up
jobs in
high.
there.
And biggin
That-
them with a
you can't
super
get past that.
mushroom. Hide
Did she
coins
say
and
embiggen?
pipes, and so much
Or
more.
did I
By combining a
mishear that? Did
variety
she
of
actually
parts,
say
you can
embiggen?
do some incredible things. Stuff that isn't even possible in regular Super Mario games.
Well, I mean, it's possible,
Taking a course
Jess.
you're working on for a test drive is a
They're
snap,
cowards
allowing
and
for
don't make
rapid
Kaiser
fire
levels, so-
experimentation. You can change the course
Nice.
theme, whether it's underground, underwater, castle, your choice.
Lava.
Even the game style
Yeah,
itself
shit.
can be altered with options like Super Mario Brothers,
Show us the
Super
good
Mario
one.
Brothers 3,
Said show us the good
and
one.
Super Mario World.
I said the good one. 3D World, you
Complete a
bastards!
course,
Show
and if
it!
you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership, you can share it with other players online. Super
fact that this
Mario
game needs
courses are meant
membership
to be
is going
played,
to
so
be-
share yours with the world.
I mean, they are selling that edition that comes with the 1 year of
Time to showcase some of this
thing.
game's new
I
tools,
don't know if that's announced in
course
this, but I've
parts,
heard that
and
because I've pre-ordered
features.
that. It's free
Just
shit.
pick a direction
Well, not a
and
free
set
year,
the
but
link
it's
to
cheaper
create a
than buying
slope.
year separately. Slopes, the
It's
big
a beautiful
fucking
thing,
deal.
huh? Gentler slopes are an option too.
Ooh, angry
Everyone's
sun.
greatest fear, angry sun.
I
is
appreciate
here.
that we have
It
the
holds a
sun.
perpetual grudge, following and attacking Mario.
That bastard sun.
Remember the snake block?
We should steal it.
You can determine its
References.
trajectory by freely drawing. And woo, the blue one's really fast.
People are
Hit
gonna
an
make
on-off
fucks
switch,
things with
and the
us.
red and blue blocks will swap.
Oh,
You'd be
hey!
surprised how many uses there are if you use them wisely. You can
I
set up
like
traps
this.
like this one, or even create a situation like this.
Oh, tricky shit there. I said
Change
that's cool.
tracks.
They're immediately just,
Or
they're
make
just giving
conveyor belts
ideas out
change
of what you can do in
directions.
this. Hey,
Seesaws
we noticed
tilt
half the
left to
levels you
right
made
under
before
Mario's
suck,
weight.
so here's good ones.
They're
Whoa,
a perfect
that's
fit for
fucked.
risky, tilt-centric courses like this one.
Are they affected by enemy gravity?
Let
by
it
jumping on
grab
them?
you. Build momentum, then jump. Mario can even use these to send himself flying.
Is
Huh.
that?
Bet you could even make a crane game.
It's so silly.
In this course
Has that
scheme,
in any
you
of the
can
previous
freely
ones?
set the water level.
Oh!
Maybe half the course should be underwater,
Okay, that's cool.
or maybe the water level should change over time.
Oh, so you can do that
You
type
can
of shit.
select
It's all
from 3
like
different
always in
speeds.
once.
And
Changes.
water
the-
isn't the only thing you can flood a course with.
Okay. How Toxic Tower can we
This
go with
side
it? 'Cause I
scroller
wanna
is
do
truly
Toxic Tower.
customizable, right down to the scrolling
Just depends
itself.
how vertically
In
you
a
can do it.
custom scroll course, you can decide where you want the
Couldn't go
scroll
very
to
vertical in
start,
the previous game, I don't think.
adjust its trajectory,
It looks
and
like there
set the
might be
speed at
unlimited
each
there,
point.
actually.
The result is nice and smooth while you're playing. You could have it go up here, then go sideways. Hey, that's fast. You can now create vertical sub-areas. Of course, the auto-scroll feature operates vertically in here.
Okay, so you can choose for a
To hide
section
an
to be
area from
vertical if you
view
want.
and prevent
Okay,
scrolling from revealing it, create a solid line
so
of
it won't
blocks
go any wider than that.
perpendicular
It'll
to the
just
scroll
be
direction.
one screen
and
wide going
voila,
up. That's still good.
secret
That's still
room.
good.
Bonsai Bill looks like it's coming for Mario, because it is. You can select from the 4 cardinal directions. The red ones have a homing function. Watch out,
Fuck homing, but that's too much. That's
even lava
just
doesn't
don't
phase the
encourage
dry
that.
bone shell. Play dead for a sec, and you'll be temporarily invincible.
That's adorable.
The 10 coin is worth, 10 coins. Find hard
got a
to
lot
reach
in here.
areas
Oh.
and tempt players.
Oh, you can make them as big as you want.
Feeling
Okay.
charitable? Use the 30 or 50 coin.
Okay. Is there still
Mario
is
may
there a
just be
reason
strolling
why there's
along
still?
when a sudden sound effect plays. There are a bunch in Super Mario Maker 2. Stick
My
one
ears
on
are
an
being
enemy,
overloaded.
or perhaps go with something more
Is that Toby Fox?
sinister.
Oh,
Pass
people
the
can do
Joy-Con
that and then
controller
show
to
a picture of
friend, and
Waluigi.
you
It
can
can't
create a
happen.
course together on a single screen. A little creative collaboration goes a long way.
Why
Collect
have someone?
50
Okay,
coins.
I guess it'd be faster.
Defeat all the dry bones. Reach the
Oh.
goal as Super Mario.
Oh, thank you,
You
thank
can
you.
set clear conditions, and there are a
Yes.
wide range to choose from.
That's
From
awesome.
enemies to
Multiple clear
allies to
conditions.
items, a twister will suck up anything.
Okay,
Unsuspecting passersby will fall victim to the icicle.
like you can do a lot in the
Hey,
previous
conveyor
game in terms
belts
of what you
can
can
go
build, but now
diagonal
it's just
Did you know
different
red
ways of
Yoshis
changing the
breathe fire?
experience. I appreciate
Parachutes
this.
slow down the falling speed of anything attached
There's
to
a
them.
lot of things they're
Watch out for
mentioning.
Boom Boom. The
Hey,
mad
Boom
lad will
Boom.
chase after you, swinging his arms and legs.
Boom Boom's good as a regular enemy, not as a boss
And
fight.
there's still more to discover.
Oh,
If you're
Peach's
not sure
Castle.
how to use something, try out story mode.
What? What? Yay! We have an
In
actual
story
single-player mode. Is that what that
Mario
is?
sets out to help rebuild Princess Peach's castle, and to do so, he'll face an entire
have
game's
the
worth of courses
technology.
in search of coins. Talk to the taskmaster to accept a job from the bulletin board and play the associated course. If Mario can clear the course, he'll earn coins as a reward. Hey, rebuilding a castle ain't cheap.
Okay.
There are more than 100 original courses.
Wow,
crafted by
that is
Nintendo
more-
in story mode, showcasing a variety of tools, course parts,
That is
and
more than a
features.
regular Mario
As you
game.
play, you'll see many examples of expert
I have a
course
wild
design.
feeling they're not going to be super
As the
lengthy
castle's
levels.
reconstruction
But
progresses,
still.
Mario will be able to reach more areas in and around the
There was
construction
some
site.
courses in the
The
previous game,
characters
but they
you
were
meet in these new
weird to
areas may
access.
even offer up additional
Bark, bark!
jobs.
I have jobs. There was some
New
level of
sequel,
single,
new
like
course themes.
pre-made
Desert.
courses in the previous game, but to access them was weird, and there wasn't a lot of them.
Snow.
But like a dedicated mode to it, that's good. Oh, I can have it just snowing levels. That's awesome. And desert.
Forest.
That music's off
and
just
sky.
enough to make me confused.
There's new music too, written by veteran Super Mario composer Koji Kondo. Who else could capture the classic sound of the Super Mario series?
Yeah, there's
We've
some
also
more
got
music.
a new course part that makes these course themes even more fun.
Starting with
The moon.
midpoint flags. Moon!
Tap this icon here and day becomes night. If you hit the angry sun, Mario will lose a life. But if you hit the moon, you'll wipe out a screen full of enemies.
Okay.
At night,
So
expect a surprise or two, depending on the theme. In the ground theme, Goombas will float.
So nighttime is just
underground will
fucking
turn
weird.
upside
Can you
down.
activate some of this nighttime
In a
stuff
ghost house, the lights
without
will dim.
the moon stuff?
And in the
Like,
sky,
without the moon flying
gravity
everywhere?
itself will be reduced. The desert will get hit by a sandstorm, while the terrain of
I
the
like
snow
these
theme will
features,
become
but
really
you have to- I
slippery.
mean, the nighttime
and
looks
the
cool.
forest's usually pleasant waters will be as poisonous as they come. Rumor has it that some items will even transform into something else come nightfall. Once you've unlocked the night versions of themes, you don't have to place the moon course part to use them.
Okay, there we go. So you've got to unlock the... Okay.
The Super Mario 3D World
I like the
game
night theme
style
stuff,
is
okay.
finally available. The way this
It
game
seems to
style
be-
works is very different from the other game styles.
Oh, it
so
just
the course
functions
you're working
differently.
on will clear if you toggle between them. That's because there are things you can do here that you can't do in any other style.
Oh, so it's complete... Okay, this is actually
You
pretty
can't
good,
mention
though.
Super Mario 3D World without Cat Mario.
Like, 3D Mario
Climbing
World
walls,
just functions differently. The
scratching,
game does. Okay.
Sliding, pouncing. With all these moves at your disposal, the courses you create will instantly
when do we
stand
get
apart
3D
from courses
World
made in the
Maker?
other game styles. You can even climb
Like, I
up
feel
the
like
goal
that's
pole.
the next step from here.
These clear pipes
It's
can be
just way
placed
harder
in
to make
any
those
shape
things
you
and make
like.
them as fluid.
Be careful though, enemies will make use of them as well. Crates float on water and lava, so you can
Is
make
that
your
even
own
in?
path when there's no platform to walk on.
Oh, we're gonna see actual companion cube shit. God damn it, Ross, we're
If
gonna
you
get
come in
actual
contact with a
companion
warp
cube
box,
now.
You won't
Fuck.
be able to escape its pull. You may get warped to an area full of enemies. Consider yourself warned.
Okay.
Better not touch the spike block.
Oh, look at him go.
You could combine it with the on-off switch to set traps like this one too. The
There's a lot
exclamation
of
mark
things
block
that you can do with
extends when
this.
hit. Ground pound to expand it faster.
Nice.
Blinking
That's still
blocks
there.
phase in and out. Make sure
I
to
ain't gonna say
carefully time
anything.
those jumps.
I ain't gonna say a goddamn
The track
thing.
block will follow any path you draw. The blue one won't move until you step on it. The mushroom trampoline yields a satisfying bounce.
There's a lot
The
of
piranha creeper
mechanics
will
that they've
extend
got.
wherever you draw.
Oh, nice.
Watch
Those ones.
out for
Actually, we
its
saw those
spiky
already.
stem.
I still like them. Oh, the blue will just stay
Skip
there
Tweaks
until you
love
do
to
that.
try and
I
match
appreciate that there's
Mario's
color-coded
jumps.
aspects
Sometimes
across
you can use
multiple
that to your
mechanics.
advantage.
So when you make a level and someone
Take
sees a
this
mechanic,
sweet
they'll
ride for
instantly
a
know what
spin to
type it
really
is.
tear through the course. Just try not to crash it. Drive safely now.
That is clearly in this because of the amount of levels that people made with the
Beware
Mario
the Lord of Lava, Charvard. This
amiibo for
monster's
the card.
obsessed with
So
gobbling
now
up
it's fucking
Mario.
got an actual one.
Pom Pom smoke bombs onto the scene.
Oh, hey,
this
Pom Pom.
ninja's mastered the art of a doppelganger. Which one's the real one?
The one with the pink
The Bonsai
star.
Bill from Super Mario 3D World can actually fly toward the screen. It's so powerful, it can break through walls.
Brrr. It's weird that it kind of just hovers
Many
and
other
stays
familiar
there.
faces from Super
Like, it
Mario
goes
3D
fast and it
World
goes-
will liven up this game style as well.
Hey, Meowser! Sup? You're gonna have people remaking the shit from before. Online!
Course World is an online hub where players from around the world can share their carefully crafted courses.
Okay.
Browse by popular
Can we
courses.
make worlds?
Or new courses. Or run a search to find what you're looking for.
Can we make
For
worlds
example,
that people can play
search
through?
by tags
Like
like
a set of
puzzle
like 4
solving.
to 8 levels that people play through. Where lives matter.
Or maybe find some auto-scroll courses.
Can we filter them off?
Play a
Oh,
course, and you
no.
can leave a comment if they're enabled.
The amount of games that they've just had to make their own Miiverse from because they got rid of it.
If you download a course, you can play it anytime, even when you're not
looks
connected
like
to the
the
internet.
amount of information that they've got on the screen there when you select a course is a
In
lot more
Course
than it used
World,
to be.
each player has a maker profile. If other
Maker.
players like
Does
your
it work
courses,
better than it
you'll
does
earn
in
maker points. But
Smash
on top
Ultimate?
of being
It
successful,
looks
why
like
not
it
be
does.
stylish? Customize your
works
look
like
with
shit in
things like
Ultimate.
shirts and hats that you unlock by
Is
completing
that a
various
burner skirt?
objectives.
I like that.
Test your
I want a
skills
skirt
by
that
trying to
breathes
clear as
fire.
many courses as
That looks
possible
fucking
before you get a
dope.
game over. Select a difficulty, and courses will be queued up at random from the full collection available on Course World.
No, I
Secure some
want-
truly impressive scores.
I want to play
earn a
through an
top spot on
individual
the
person's
leaderboards.
set of
On
levels
top
that
of
they
that,
created.
there's a new mode in Super Mario Maker 2 that'll let you play together with others.
Wait, what? Multiplayer is actually in the game?
In Course World, you can enjoy multiplayer with other players from around the world.
Wait, have they actually got multiplayer? Holy shit! I guess the Luigi part there is like...
In multiplayer versus mode, up to 4 players face off in a side-scrolling showdown.
Oh,
Each
that's...
player will be assigned a different character. Then they'll race
And
each
just
other in
fucking...
a randomly
Is
selected
Toadette broken
course.
in this like she is in Deluxe here? Or U Deluxe, whatever
The
the fuck
player
that
who
name
clears
is.
the course first wins.
New Super Mario Brothers
Depending on your
358 over
win-loss
2
ratio,
days.
your versus rating will change.
No?
Playing it safe is no way to win in a white-knuckle
You can
course
tell
like
that I
this
actually
one.
know that because I say it correctly. I say
Watch the others
358
eat
over
your
2
dust
days.
as you escape an extreme
Well, days
obstacle.
over 2. I now actually forget which one's correct. Never mind.
But when a boss comes around, you may want to put
358
your
days over
differences
2 is the
aside.
actual
Maybe you can get away with sitting
pronunciation.
back and stealing all the credit at the end. During multiplayer, there are strategies to consider that would never come up during solo play.
Can
In
you like
multiplayer
choose a
co-op
playlist
mode,
to
on
play
the other
from for
hand,
multiplayer
all
levels?
players must work together to beat the course. If a single player finishes it, everyone's a winner.
Okay, so you've
If
got
up to 4
cooperative.
players are
and,
hanging
okay.
out together, and each has a Nintendo Switch system and the Super Mario Maker 2 game, one can set up a virtual room for the others to join via nearby play.
So
Only
there's
the
no
player who
network
makes
play
the room
option
needs a
of-
persistent internet connection for everyone to play. You won't be rated in this mode, but you can check out the standings. By the
Okay.
way, if you've designed a course with versus play in mind,
So always
consider
on
using the
internet,
multiplayer
even
versus
for local
tab.
multiplayer?
It's a great way to help players who love to battle it out
What
find
if
what
you just
you've
download
made.
the levels onto the one-person Switch and play them? Okay. Odd limitations in my online Nintendo game? More likely than you think. Like, I'm excited for what people do with this, and it's the people who get, like, the levels that people make themselves that are obviously going to be the most exciting thing. And how many more things they've added here seem good,
modes.
but just
And lots
some of the
new
ways they're
to
describing
have
some things
fun.
is a bit concerning in terms of
Super Mario Maker 2 will
Some
come down the pipe
limitations.
on June 28th.
so soon.
Alongside the standard
Gonna
version,
upload so many
we'll be
videos of
offering
it.
a limited edition bundle,
Yeah,
which
so they
includes a
didn't have to do
12-month Nintendo Switch Online individual membership. You can also get an exclusive Super Mario Maker 2 themed Nintendo Switch stylus when you
Is it
pre-order
a good quality
Super Mario
one?
Maker
Because I
2
sell
limited
styluses at work
edition
that kind of
from
break
Nintendo
apart very,
eShop,
very quickly.
or
and
by
they kind of shit
pre-ordering
house.
either version from your local retailer. And if you're a Nintendo
doing
Switch
that.
Online member, there's a new exclusive offer available to you. The Nintendo Switch Game Vouchers program.
This isn't even a... Okay, I heard
It
about
allows you to buy
this.
2 Nintendo Switch game vouchers for just £84. Each voucher can be redeemed for a download version of any game from the program's catalog.
I don't get
so you get 2
this.
games
I still
together at a
don't get
reduced
this, by the
price.
way.
For
I
example,
still don't
if you
understand
redeem one
why.
voucher today to pre-order
I still don't
Super
get
Mario
why.
Maker 2 and use the other to download Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, you'll save £25.98 from the
This is
combined
such a
Nintendo
weird way of
eShop
doing a
price for
saving.
this pair of games. This program
Also,
is a
I'm not gonna
great
buy
way
these
to get
games
2 games,
digital. Like,
including
fuck
the
that.
latest pre-orders
I'm still
at
gonna
a
buy these
discounted
physical.
price. You could use it to pre-order Super Mario Maker 2
Like,
and
any
get a
game that
second
I'd buy
game to play
digital,
while you
I
wait
would
for
not
its
be saving
release.
money doing this.
Vouchers are
I
redeemable
know
for
I'm
1 year from the date of
particular
purchase
person
and
with
don't
that,
have
but
to be
still.
used at the same time. Nintendo Switch Online members can buy
It's
and
just like,
redeem
I get that
Nintendo
you can
Switch
save
game
money and you
vouchers
kind of get to
via
choose whatever you want.
Nintendo
It's just
eShop
a
on
bizarre way
Nintendo
of doing a
Switch.
saving option.
For more information about this exclusive offer,
How's that the
visit
one
the
thing from this
Nintendo
direct
Switch
that I actually
online
heard
website.
about? The multiplayer I didn't hear about. The other stuff I didn't hear about. I keep forgetting to turn off shuffle on this when I do this. I didn't hear about multiplayer. I didn't hear about the different courses. Didn't hear about the different mechanics that you can do. But I heard about the game saving voucher thing. I mean, it's cool. Like, in terms of what the direct was, it's about what I expected from Mario Maker. Nothing blew me away, but there's a lot of cool little details. I don't know if... Like, I understand maybe that them not wanting to focus on this during E3 in terms of all the information that they just said during E3, because they might have other things they want to talk about. But Mario Maker comes out not long after E3, and Mario Maker has the potential to be one of the biggest games on the Switch, just based on how huge it was on the Wii U, a console that sold like shit. So it's kind of odd to just, at their own time, release this kind of thing. I mean, I guess we're now in like the age of digital things, internet, how people talk about games, me doing things like this and other people doing that. Every website ever is going to report on this direct. It's just like more than a month out from the game's release, not during the big thing where everyone's watching. Is it the best strategy in terms of trying to get Mario Maker to sell a lot? Because the entire foundation of the game requires it selling a shitload for the whole function of the game to work. I mean, it's going to sell a shitload. It's going to. It sold a shitload on the Wii U, and it's going to sell a shitload now. So maybe they're just like, get it out there, let people know. I don't know. I mean, this makes me more excited for it. This makes me more excited for Mario Maker. It definitely does that. The amounts of different options that are there that are cool. There is always the worrying thing in terms of when you give people many options, as I've seen in Smash Ultimate a lot recently. I'm pointing at my TV that you can't even see off camera. Is that when you give people so many options, people start making worse stuff. It's that whole idea of when you're limited, it's not way easier, but when you're limited, it's way more required to be creative to create something that's as good or flashy or spectacle or makes people as engaged. Where once you give people a lot of options, it's way easier to just load up those options and appeal like that, and people will get distracted by having all of those options as opposed to focusing on tight design, which is something that I've noticed in Smash Ultimate, is that the quality of the stages, because you can just draw freehand and do whatever the fuck you want in terms of physical layouts, because you can draw freehand stages in Ultimate. There's a lot of fucking garbage because of it. Whereas something like Brawl, it was, you have these blocks, you have this grid, deal with it. And they had that service where you would download new stages either every day or every week or something. And they were often absolutely fantastic because of it. I mean, I guess you also didn't get to see the full library of what everyone was making, so it could, maybe what everyone that was making them was still trash. I don't know. I'm not saying that Mario Maker didn't have trash stages, but it's just like having all those options is a good thing. It's just there'll be people who rely only on those things and not use good design. And I'm super guilty of that because I'm bad at designing 2D stuff. Look at the stages that I've made in Smash Ultimate. 2 of them are the same and the others are also gimmick-based as opposed to being interesting stages. So I'm as guilty of that as other people. I just don't make 400 million stages. Again, I made one stage on Mario Maker, the original one. Maybe I'll try and make more for this one. But I'll be bad at it. I'm bad at level design. I understand the ideas and the mechanics are the good ways to do it. I'm just bad at I'm bad at the execution part of it. So, oh well. Anyway, Mario Maker's coming out at some point. I'm going to be doing a fuckload of videos for it because it's a good opportunity to sell the fuck out. And I wanted to do that for the original one, but my internet was too shits then to even connect and download courses, and There was no solo player. Having single player means I can have a single player series of the solo story mode and a separate series of all the multiplayer stuff for stages you recommend and stages that are highly recommended on there, and me scrounging through to see whatever low rated or low visibility but good stages are there, and me just doing those as well. So, you know, be prepared for a fuck ton of Mario Maker, and consider this part 1 of the series or part 0. I don't know. Point is, until the 20-something of June, the date that I've already forgotten, where we get to actually play Mario Maker and do a bunch of shit with it. Till then, this is Version 2, signing out.